right. Should be live. Should be good. We got a good one today. We got a few good ones. So there's going to be 3 streams today. One for each window of games. Yeah, we got a full slate of good ones. I was going back and forth between streaming this game and the Cardinals and Vikings game. Then I realized that this game has a lot more importance to Miami because the Chargers do not have an easy schedule coming up. So if they lose today, which I do expect them to, I did pick the Falcons to win this game. But if the Chargers lose and they go on this run here of just like not easiest of schedules, they lose a few games in a row, Miami is so back in it, it's not even funny. But this should also be a really damn good game nonetheless. I am also going to be going back and forth between stuff over here to my right. I forgot to charge my normal quad box device. So I'm gonna just shuffle between games and shit. But again, main focus, Chargers Falcons. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's Thanksgiving? Mine was pretty well, besides the Dolphin game, but for the most part, it was enjoyable. That Lions game was fantastic to begin the day. Yeah, I was visiting family during it. Managed to go to my first Panther game of the season. I'm planning to go to a lot more. When yeah, I'm planning to go to more. But yeah, Thanksgiving was good. So yeah, that was curious. I wasn't live with the Dolphin game like I otherwise would have been because I was with family and everything for Thanksgiving. We're getting close to the holidays. We're in next week, next Sunday, you're gonna be seeing a different setup as for the holidays. I'm in a different location for most of December. So last Sunday of not of the season, but last Sunday of 2024 with this setup behind me. How's everyone doing? I am excited though. Like this game, I'm not expecting too much out of it, but I am kind of expecting. I'm expecting it to be a tight game. The Chargers' run game is my biggest question today because of them not having J.K. Dobbins. But we'll see. Kickoff underway momentarily. Yeah, Kansas City has already clinched the playoff spot. They're the first team to do it. More teams can join them today. The Bills win tonight. They clinch the division. Even though it's expected that Buffalo's going to win that division, there's no way in hell they lose out. Here you go. The Falcons will be getting the ball first in this one. We get to see Kirk Cousins and this offense to begin things. And here's the kickoff. All right, it will be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons will begin to drive from the 30. As out comes Kirk Cousins taking the field. This Falcons offense very up and down this season. Was expecting a lot more out of him come this point of the year. But hey, maybe this is the week where things fully begin clicking and they can ride it the rest of the way. We shall see. All right, first play of the game. Cousins under center, back behind him, going to hand this off. Right side with Bijan Robinson. Room to run. Good blocking down the field. First down and more. Gain of about 15, maybe 16 on the play. All right, that's a great start for the Falcons. I mean, that's just beautiful blocking. The ball now on the 45, going to hand it off once again to Bijan Robinson right side, but this time it goes nowhere. Stonewalled at the line for no gain. So 2nd and 10 coming up. I do like the decision. He goes right back to the ground. I mean, it could really work well today for Atlanta. Cousins to throw in 2nd and 10. Pass right side is caught by Drake London. That's a gain of about 11 and a half, maybe 12, and a first down for the Falcons. Keep it moving, Atlanta. All right, Cousins and shotgun back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Ball on the Chargers' 43-yard line. Cousins going to hand this off right side with Bijan Robinson. Going to cut back in and gain about 5 on the play up to the 38. If Bijan can have a massive game today, I really like the Falcons' chances. The big thing was like J.K. Dobbins not going to help, not going to be a part of this Chargers ground attack, and he is a massive piece of that. So them not having as an option is going to be interesting to see how they adapt, because the Falcons do have a pretty solid secondary. It hasn't really shown a lot this season, but it can when needed to. Cousins shotgun back behind him, quick pass right side screenplay. It's caught by Tyler Algier and going to fall forward for about 2 on the play. All right, so a 3rd and 3 coming up. A 3rd and 4. Only gave him about a yard and a half. All right. So right off the bat, crucial 3rd down. Cousins out of the gun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off up the middle with Bijan. Going to have a lane and pick up about 4.5. Enough for the Falcons' first down, keeping the chains moving and the drive alive. Damn, since he's already punting. Okay. It's a good punt for Cincy. Yeah, the Bengals Steelers game is gonna be the main game I have up to the side to keep an eye on, but I'll alternate between shit. 1st and 10, Cousins under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the plus 32.5. Play action, looking to throw, has time. Dump off right side is caught and going to get inside the 30 to about the 28. That is. Oh, no, that's Tyler Algier. Who's 35 then? So Tyler Algier on the reception. Going to be a gain of about 6 on the play. I've talked about this before, how much I don't really like the Falcons number setup. Cousins handoff up the middle with Algier, and that's going to be a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on 2nd and 5. It was an awkward handoff, but gets it. But eventually, but an awkward-ish handoff, but it works for a good chunk of yards. Yeah, snap was to Cousins is right. The handoff was a outside zone left, so we really had to run and stretch out there in order to be successful with it. Now 3rd and 2, Cousins under center, back behind him, going to QB sneak up the middle, and picks up about 3.5, 4 on the play. Oh, that's a big DPI against Cincy. What are you thinking? Be a Kirk Cousins QB sneaking from a 3rd and pretty long 2, and being able to get it with ease is impressive as hell. All right, Cousins and shotgun back to his right, going to handoff right side, end around with Bijan Robinson, and going to stumble forward, and that way he only loses a yard on the play. I like the decision to try a little something like that as Bijan was lined up out wide. Yeah, I just didn't quite have the block in. I don't think Algier misblocked, but at the same time, like it's Same time, I feel like if he blocked the person who made the tackle, would have been a little better. Cousins and shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to look to throw in 2nd and 10. Quick pass right side is caught by Bijan and going to be brought down for a gain of about 4 on the play. If he would have been able to make that safety miss, he would have had plenty of room. Instead, is a 3rd and 6. It was Troy Dye on back-to-back plays making the tackle. They're going to set up a 3rd and 6. The Falcons get an opening drive touchdown. Got to keep the drive alive, looking for the 11-yard line. Cousins and shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, a back to his right. Looking to throw. Has some time. Passed over the middle. Had a wide open receiver. And they're going to say it's incomplete. Wide open. Short-armed the pass. Yeah, it hits the ground. But I know, like, he touches it before it hits the ground. The question is just, like, did it hit in the ground? Aid in the reception? I don't think it did. I think that, I don't know, if they review this, I think it would be a catch, but it's close. Out comes the field goal unit, nonetheless. The 35-yard try from the right hash by Young Ho Koo. Kick is up, and he missed it to the right. Oh, he shanked it right. Wow. That is uncharacteristic. All right, Chargers avoid. Chargers get lucky there. Now have a big opportunity. Wow. Uncharacteristic miss. And the Falcons in that drive empty-handed. Somehow that screen by Pittsburgh got like 7 on the play. And Najee was juking all over the place. Jeez. All right. I'm still shocked that Pittsburgh is the underdogs today. Because, yeah, they haven't been playing the greatest the past few weeks. It is still the Steelers against a Bengals team that really does not have a good defense. Like, it's shocking. Oof. Right. Again, I have the Pittsburgh game pulled up. It's a 3rd and 3 for Pittsburgh. We're at commercial break here from the Chargers Atlanta game. Yeah, 3rd and 3. Why isn't Cincy in the all orange? I don't know. Something about the orange tops and the black pants just does not fit well. It should, but no, it just doesn't. This is probably just striping. Rush to an interception. It's picked off. And it's housed. It's a pick 6. Are you kidding me, Russ? The receiver slipped on the slant and it's a pick 6. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, no, he got held down. Oh, there's no flag on that? The replay shows contact in the head area as Pickens was on the top of his route. And no, wow, okay. All right, back from commercial break. The Chargers have their first offensive drive of the day. Herbert under center, back behind him. Fullback offset to the right, going to hand this off left side with Gus Edwards, and that's a gain of about 2 on the play. I mean, I still think Gus Edwards is a solid back. But, like, J.K. Dobbins was just having that well of a season. That was a whew, that was a hey, what's up? My Thanksgiving was solid. Besides the Dolphins being ass, it was a really good Thanksgiving. Herbert, quick pass right side to Lad McConkney is caught for a gain of about 2. Going to be a 3rd and 6. Yeah, Thanksgiving was good. That Lions and Bears game to begin to kick off that day was hilariously fantastic. And yeah, dinner was chill. It was good to kind of like have a bit of a break from classes and everything. All right, flag going to play pre-snap before this 3rd and 6. And it's a neutral zone infraction on Atlanta, so move the Chargers up 5, 3rd and 1 coming up. Yeah, I'm a college student, so it was good to just get. It was good to kind of just like get away from campus area and kind of just like be able to relax a bit. And now, yeah, it's more football to watch. Herbert under center, back and fullback behind him on 3rd and 1, going to fullback dive up the middle, and it's a fumble picked up by the Chargers and returned to the 29. How did the ball? What? There is a flag on the play, so we'll see what this is. He recovered that fumble so far away from the play. What? What's the penalty first? Illegal formation on the Chargers. Penalty declined, so Falcons recovered the fumble and have ball inside the 30. How did the what? Wow. The fullback just couldn't fully hang on, and when he got hit, the ball popped loose. Wow, that's. Oh yeah, working on Thanksgiving that. Yeah, I can just not sound great. All right, Cousins, quick pass, right side for a screenplay to Bijan Robinson. That's a gain of about 3 on the play, up to the 26. So the Chargers got lucky with the missed kick and instantly just threw it away. Now the Falcons back in prime field positioning. And the Chargers aren't a team that typically gives the ball upsets. Talk about uncharacteristic plays to begin this game from both sides. Cousins in shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, looking to throw. Has some time, pass over the middle. It's caught by Drake London inside the 10, down to the 8. 1st and goal, Atlanta coming up. Yeah, I picked the Falcons to win this without realizing the implications that if the Chargers lose and they like start losing a little bit consistently, how much that impacts Miami's playoff chances. That's a great throw by Cousins, right in stride. But it's a 1st and goal. It's going to toss this right side with Bijan Robinson. Has some decent enough blocking, but it's only decent enough. Going to pick up about a yard on the play. All right. I mean, the Falcons have to capitalize on this drive. You need points here. Obviously, a touchdown is much more preferred, but just need points. You can't let this opportunity go to waste. Cousins in shotgun, back to his left, 3 receiving options to the left after sending Kyle Pitts in motion, looking to throw. Has some time, gonna dump off left to Bijan, caught in the backfield, makes one man miss, running left, gonna break another tackle before being pushed out of bounds at the 4, but there's a flag on the play. It is holding on the Chargers. Half the distance to the goal, automatic 1st down. Just bad mistakes from the Chargers early in this game. Do you just get giving them the fresh set of downs inside the 10? Oh yeah, that's they were double teaming Drake London, and one of the DBs just got too handsy with it. Ugh. All right, Cousins and shotgun back behind him. Three receiving options to the left. Going to send a tight end in motion left to right. Handoff up the middle with Robinson. That's going to be a gain of about 2 before being stood up by a wall of Chargers defenders. I mean, the Steelers are moving the ball pretty well. Just that pick was not great. Should have been DPI, but whatever. So 2nd and goal. 4:15 to play in the first. This is a big time moment. Cousins, shotgun, back behind him, going to toss left side. Has them blocking, room to run. Bijan Robinson gets the corner. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking the early lead, 3:59 to play. Bijan Robinson is really early in this game, but he has had a massive impact so far. And pending the extra point, Chargers up by 6. Blocking wasn't even that great. He was just able to get out there with the speed. And he barely snuck into that corner. All right. It has been really good to see Bijan making plays this season after what Arthur Smith was doing last year. Extra point up and good. Falcons up by 7. Yeah, today's a full slate. Obviously, you got this one. Gonna do Eagles Ravens at 4:25, and then Sunday Night Football between the Niners and Bills. Because if the Bills are gonna clinch the division today, I at least want to see it happen live. Oregon definitely. Penn State, I feel like they need to win the championship if they're gonna get in. But who knows? Ohio State feels like they should get in. Notre Dame will. Georgia needs to win the SEC to get in. If they lose, I don't think they get in. And then Texas will get in automatically. Tennessee will be a tough big at large, but I feel like they could. I don't know. I just if Georgia doesn't win the SEC and there would be like a 4-loss team, there's no way they get in. If they do, it's shameful. Like what SMU is a tough one. Like they're playing in the ACC championship. Like if they lose that championship game, they still have to get in, right? Or they currently have 2 losses. It'll be a 3-loss team. They should have lost a Georgia Tech game, but that's besides the point. Georgia's just a tough one because I might be some bias in saying this, but I feel like Miami needs to get in. Like, yeah, the loss to Syracuse wasn't great, nor was the loss to Georgia Tech. But like, it feels like they need to get in. I feel like a 3-loss team should not get in, but like there's clearly bias towards the SEC. Because I still feel like Indiana should get in. And they probably won't. But I feel like they should. Even though like they're not playing in the Big Ten championship and they came close. Like their 1 loss was against Ohio State. Come on. They should still get in. But they're another team that I'm like iffy on just because of the bias against them. I can't either, but at the same time, it's like this is they're set in so many precedents this on Tuesday about what does it take to get in. So powerful. Yeah, I mean the Pac-12 is coming back shortly. They need one more team before it's a full conference again. And back from commercial, kickoff out to back of the end zone is a touchback beginning from the 30. Like A&M's another team that I'm fan. Like A&M, I feel like should be able to get in, but at the same time, like we can't have it be entirely SEC teams. There should be 3 SEC, 3 ACC, or 2 ACC maybe, and then 3 Big 10, and obviously the one group of 5. It's tough. Herbert looking to throw on 1st and 10, has time, pass left side, wide open, Lad McConkey, pass midfield, making one-man miss, room to run, inside the 30 to 25, and fumbling! Fumbled at the 20, but picked up by the Chargers, luckily. Nearly a disaster, back-to-back plays for this Chargers offense. Oh, but they get lucky. Massive play, though, all the way, 50-yard play, all the way down to the +20. Oregon's going to get in. Even if they lose the Big Ten, their Big Ten championship, they're going to get in. Now, they're probably not going to lose the Big Ten championship. They're playing Penn State, a team who notoriously cannot win big games. So Oregon's going to be the 1 seed. Herbert going to hand this off up the middle on 1st and 10 from the +20. That's a gain of 2. And that was, without J.K. Dobbins in, I don't know Chargers' 3rd running back. That was Imani Vidal on the carry. I mean, win an Addy, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I do have a soft spot for Oregon, in part because I do like the uniform matchups that they have, but also, like, I was a fan of Mariota when he was there. And I just feel bad for how his NFL career turned out. Herbert in shotgun, back to his right, 2 receivers each side on 2nd and 8. Falcons send in pressure. Herbert is sacked. Back at the 28. Falcons sent 7 and got home relatively quickly. All right, 3rd and 17 now. Also, again, Javon Holland, Oregon alum as well. I know, I just like Oregon. I like most of the West Coast teams. In part because the Pac-12 after dark was so much fun to watch. 3rd and 17, Herbert shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers right. Looking to throw, plenty of time. Pass over the middle is tipped and incomplete. Looking for Lad McConkey, tight coverage, and it's a 4th and 17 coming up. I haven't even had like properly looked at the slate from yesterday for college. I've seen most of it because of how many brawls there were. All right, to make it a 4-point game, Cameron Dicker from 45 yards out. The ball is perfectly centered. Kick is up and right down Broadway. It's good. All right, Chargers get on the board, but their offense has not done a lot today. Had that one massive play, but even then, that nearly was a disaster. Yeah, let me see. I know Tuesday we get the updated list. So Oregon's a guarantee, Texas is a guarantee, Penn State probably, Notre Dame's a guarantee. Nice. I used to be a massive sports video game fan. Primarily in like the PS3, early PS4 era. But when they added the X factors in Madden, I fell off completely. And it's been great. Like, I love playing through like the God of War games, play through the Rising games, like all like the main PS5 game, like PlayStation games, and a little bit of the stuff on Steam and Xbox and all that. When I say that College Football 25 has had me hooked since launch, I am not kidding. I have like damn near 400 hours in that game. I'm in 2046 with a Kennesaw State dynasty. It has rejuvenated my like for sports video games like I never expected. So what a touchdown by Chase Brown. He's like, what, 35 yards out, 40? Yeah, it's great. College football 25 is fantastic. I'm really excited for what they have in store for 26. But yes, like, and part of the reason why I love college football 25 is like like the throws you can make feel so much better than anything Madden has had to offer. Especially if you're using the revamped passing system, like it's fantastic. In fact, I have a video on the channel of me scoring a touchdown with every single team, with every single school in that game. It was a fun video to do. And it showcases quite a bit of like what I mean when I say like you can make passes that you can't in Madden. All right, back from the commercial break, and Chargers set to send this one down. A minute 39 to play, and also Chase Brown was ruled just shy. Damn. All right, kickoff underway. And it's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta will begin the drive from the 30 with a chance to extend this lead. Although Cincy's offense playing damn good today. Not that I'm surprised, but more so that I expected the Steelers offense to do a little bit better. That pick six was just a bad no call. There's really no score between Houston and Jacksonville. I need someone to drug test the Texans because it feels like they're high as hell every single week. Cousins under center, back behind him, two receiving options to each side. Going to be a play action looking to throw. Dump off right side to Bijan Robinson with room to run and going to pick up about 11 on the play. First down, Atlanta. It's like there's no reason for the Texans to be struggling in a game like this. They had a 10-play drive that went for 28 yards. Are you kidding me? God damn it, Houston. At first and 10 from the 41, Cousins in shotgun, back behind him. Two receiving options to each side. Gonna send a man in motion as they hand this off up the middle with Bijan. Good block and room to run. Gonna pick up about 6 and takes a hit. You gave him 7 on the play, but he took a hit on that one. The amount of times I've seen Cousins like damn near stumble to get these handoffs off. I was not expecting it. All right, Cousins under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Gonna toss this right side with Bijan, cutting up field. First down and down to the Chargers 46-yard line. And that will be the end of the first quarter. All right, good first 15 minutes. I mean, primarily from Atlanta's offense. They've been moving the ball really well in this game. Even on their opening drive, like they were moving the ball well in the field goal range. But just gotta be able to hit your field goals. I mean, Vegas knows that all too well. It's still scoreless between Houston and Jacksonville. Tie game between Arizona and Minnesota at 3. Colts up 7-6. Jets up 6-0. And then Washington up 14-0 over Tennessee. There we go. Like that bounce back. And Jaden Daniels is using his legs a bit more. Hell yeah. I like to see that. Why did the Jets use Rodgers as the lead blocker only for him to get rushed? Man. I saw that commercial break. Oh yeah, next Thursday night, Packers Lions. That's gonna be one fantastic game. Like, like Packers Lions, man. In Detroit as well. Whew. The offensive performances we're gonna see that night. Oh, Pittsburgh. I don't know what I'm expecting out of the Jets the rest of the season because they have not been playing well, and Seattle's just not keeping up, I guess. All right, back from commercial break. Falcons with ball, 1st and 10. Cousins under center, going to play action, looking to throw, has time, gonna pass it left side. Terrible decision as it's picked off and brought down at the 34. That was into triple coverage. Come on, Cousins. What are you looking at there? Yeah, that's a tough decision. I get what he's seeing. Yeah, the safety and the corner switch when he wasn't expecting it. It was flood concept, and the Chargers read that like a book. My God. All right, now Herbert under center, back behind him alongside a fullback. And going to hand this off up the middle, and that's a gain of about 3 on the play for Gus Edwards. Like that was great defense. And I understand why Cousins threw the ball there, but man, if the corner and the safety are switching on that, throw it back shoulder deep. Especially to Darnell Mooney. If anything. Herbert's shotgun gonna look to throw his quick pass left side for a screen is caught, and that's gonna be a gain of about 7, maybe 8. And that's Quentin Johnston on the reception. No shot, Washington. Oh man, Washington laying a beating against Tennessee, up 21-0. I mean, hell yeah, but damn. Herbert under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side, 1st and 10. Going to play action, looking to throw, has some time, pass over the middle, is caught and tagged down near the plus 35-yard line is Lad McConkey. All right. Chargers offense finding the groove. Yeah, that's wide open. You'll leave. The Falcons will leave in the middle of the field too open in this. So 1st and 10, Herbert shotgun back to his right, going to hand this off left side and has some blocking. Going to be a gain of about 3, nonetheless. Like the Chargers' run game today is not going to be the reason they win. I mean, it'll be the reason they win, but it'll be because it overperforms. Not going to do nearly as well as it should. That was Darius Davis on the carry that time. Herbert under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Going to play action, look to throw. Rolling right, dump off in the flat is caught, and going to be a gain of 1 yard on the play. All right, so a 3rd and 6. I believe they're in field goal range. Because again, Cameron Dicker has a good leg into him. That I forget how much of a dual threat back LaDainian Tomlinson was. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 6. Has time, gonna step up, and that lane he had to run in expired very quickly. He is stacked. Loss of about 3 on the play. Only loss of 2. This Falcons defense playing well. 4th and 8. And they get off the field. And Herbert had a lane to step up into, but it did not last long. Drought shots, Cameron Dicker. Gonna be a long kick, 51 yards out from the right hash. Kick is up, and it is good. Got it past that right upright. 1-point game from Atlanta. Ooh, 11:08 to play in the half. All right, we got something brewing here. Although I still feel like the Falcons are in charge of this game. Their offense is just moving the ball too well. Like, they get a good drive here. The only thing is just that interception wasn't the greatest. We're gonna see if this is gonna work. It's been a while since I've done this. We're gonna try. My setup currently isn't necessarily built for this yet, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Eventually, this will be a lot smoother. But alright, that works. So for that interception, main focus is the 2 receivers in the flood. Chargers showed man, so the corner that was here followed the out until he saw the ball throw and then just stuck here. The safety that was more so towards the middle then went towards this go ball in this area. So Cousins wasn't expecting that, threw the ball towards the out, which is the correct read if this is man. And again, just a good switch between the corner and the safety set up that interception well. Falcons defense does a good job negating it with holding them to the field goal. But at the end of the day, not a mistake you can afford to make often against the Chargers. And again, when I have more so like when like in by next week, it should be a little bit of a better to do stuff like that with the whiteboard and all. But for now, we go like that. And next week should be a lot better in order to do stuff like that for. And then from there, we'll keep it that way, basically. Like that interception that Cousins threw. Like, I get what he was seeing and I get why behind it. But like that's a tough mistake to make in that spot. Kickoff is a touchback down in the end zone, so Falcons have another chance with the lead. Time to see what they can do here. Why is Steelers Bengals going to a 30-second timeout with 5 seconds left? All right, Cousins and shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off right side, and that's a gain of about 5 on the play for Bijan Robinson. All right. Like, if you can just keep it on the ground. They just keep it on the ground and keep progressing and moving the ball well. I like their chances. Herbert looking to throw in 2nd and 6. Pass left side for a screen for Bijan. Going to make one man miss and fight his way forward for a gain of about 5. There'll be a 3rd down coming up as they ruled the first play of the drive, only a gain of 4. And this one for 5. It's a 3rd and 1. Yeah, 3rd and 1. Cousins under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna send a man in motion as they tried an end around with Drake London, but it is blown up instantly. Derwin James read that play before it even started. Loss of 4. What a wow. He blew past the blocker. Yeah, Ray McLeod was supposed to crack back block, but Derwin James just read the play like a book. That is an incredible play for this Chargers defense. All right, and Falcons forced to send this one down. They're going to punt this ball right back. As the punt comes off clean. And this will be fair caught at the 20. Teams across the league are running that end around fake halfback dive. Derwin James said bet. Basically, again, he read that play so well. Yeah, that's a veteran play, man. Hell of a play. Brings us to a commercial break as well. All right. So let's see. Across the league, the Colts Patriots game is at 9-7 lead for the Patriots. I actually do need the Patriots to win today, despite me picking the Colts. That's because Dolphin playoff odds and all that. I still had commercial break. Did not realize the Patriots were in throwbacks today. Okay. You can tell the commercial. Keeping my eye on this Colts Patriots game. Colts are on 2nd and 12 inside the 20. All right, just coming back from commercial between Atlanta and LA. As the Steelers tied it up against Cincinnati as well. Time to see what this Chargers offense can do. It's a big time moment for them. Herbert in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options, 2 to the left. Ball on the 21-yard line. Gonna shift the back behind him. Herbert, handoff, left side for Gus Edwards, and that's going to be a gain of about 2 on the play. Yeah, I mean, they're without J.K. Dobbins, this Chargers running game is damn near non-existent. I don't know why, because like they were playing so well blocking wise. Herbert shotgun back to his left, three receivers to the right. Going to drop back, looking to throw. Has some time. Pass right side is going to be caught by an open Ladd McConkey. And what does the spot say? It's going to be close. So giving him the first down. So first down LA, 8 minutes to play in the half. Looking to move this ball down the field and take the lead for the first time today. That was a hell of a touchdown pass by Russ. Jeez. All right, 3rd and 1. Herbert under center. So they did adjust the spot. Back behind him. 3rd and 1. Going to QB sneak this up the middle, and Herbert's going to get 2 on the play. Enough for the Chargers' first down. Good shit. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Jets up 14-0 over Seattle is crazy. Herbert, shotgun, back to his right, going to hand this off left side. Good block it, breaking tackles. First down and more, and brought down just shy of midfield at the 47. That was Kiami Vidal, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Either way, a big-time carry right there for the Chargers. It's something to get this ground game working. That is big and very hit or miss without J.K. Dobbins. Herbert in shotgun, back to his left, three receivers to the right, 1st and 10, ball on the 48. Going to quick pass, right side screen with Ladd McConkey. That gets blown up instantly. A loss of about 3, maybe 4 on the play as A.J. Terrell met him as soon as the ball arrived. Yeah, that's just Quentin Johnston missed his block. Man, that's a disaster of a play. Herbert under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side for this 2nd and 14. As Herbert's going to play action, look to throw. Has time, pass over the middle is caught, and that's a gain of 13 for Ladd McConkey. A big 3rd and 1 coming up for the Chargers. Yeah, Herbert has been a lot better with the football this season. Not as many attempts a game, about 11 less, but well less interception wise. As he's going to QB sneak once again for a 3rd and short, and once again pick up the first down. It is crazy how many quarterbacks are just not throwing interceptions this year. Lamar Jackson has thrown 3, but none of them were his fault. Herbert has 1. I think Russ might have 1 or 2. Tua has thrown 1 interception in the past 5 weeks. Herbert shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Ball on the plus 41-yard line. Going to play action, look to throw. Has time. Plenty of time. Eventually going to dump it off right side to Gus Edwards, and that's a gain of 1 as he's met by 3 Falcons at the 40-yard line. Yeah, they gave him 2 on the play. I do not agree with that spot. It'd be great if the Patriots could get anything besides field goals today. Herbert in shotgun, back to his left. 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line as they hand this off up the middle with Gus Edwards. A good lane to run, and that's a gain of about 8.5, enough for the Chargers' first down. There we go. There's the blocking lanes opening up. It took some time, but again, the Chargers are fantastic when it comes to the offensive line. The main thing is, can these backs hit the hole consistently? Herbert under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. And that's probably going to be a false start on the Chargers. Yep, move them back 5. Will Dissly called for the false start. The second he attempted to get set in motion, he moved a little bit. Yeah, he was expecting the ball snap damn near instantly. Herbert in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers each side, 1st and 15. McConkey sent in motion right to left. Now we got trips left as Herbert is back to throw. Has time, stepping left, buying more time. Eventually going to throw it sideline and incomplete. Great defense to force the ball loose by Justin Simmons. And it's a 2nd and 15 coming up. It's that flood concept again, and Herbert threw late. He throws that ball at the break of the out route. It's there. Herbert in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the left, 2nd and 15. Gonna look to throw what could be the final play before 2-minute warnings. A pass left side and caught for a gain of about 6. And that is Ladd McConkey on the reception once again. And this will drain the clock down to the 2-minute warning. A 3rd and 7 for the Chargers coming up. They're down by 1. And a chance to take the lead on this drive. That's DPI. That was such a bad throw by Burrow. There's no need to tackle the receiver there. I don't think that ball was even catchable, but it's just like you tackling him before he even gets a chance to jump. That ball was catchable. God damn it, Joey Porter Jr. That's such a bad DPI to take. Again, off to the side, I have the Steelers-Bengals game up. Just keep an eye on it. We're at a 2-minute warning, commercial break. Not missing anything. And oh, goddamn, Cam Hayward blew up that handoff for a loss of like 4. All right. Yeah, commercial break here between the Chargers and Falcons still. Yeah, he read that play like a book. Tennessee is playing terribly today. They go from beating the Texans to just not playing football, basically. I mean, punt, fumble, fumble. Meanwhile, the Commanders have only scored touchdowns. Like, just, eh. It's a rough spot. All right, just coming back from commercial break. Two minutes left. The Chargers in a good spot to take the lead here. But if they don't get any more yards, it'll be a decently long field goal try. But they got a kicker that can hit from here. Herbert, shotgun, back to his left. Three receivers to the right. What you got, Herbert? Dropping back, looking to throw. Pass time. Pass over the middle is caught for the first down. And down near the 16. Who else but the lad McConkey on the reception. Chargers keeping the drive alive, looking for a big-time score before the half. As Joe Burrow, a jumping touchdown pass to Jamar Chase to give Cincy the lead. McConkey already has 8 receptions today. Herbert in the shotgun, back to his right. Two receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw after a play action and jet sweep. Now going to step up and try to take it himself and going to be brought down. Maybe at the line. Maybe a yard back. Either way, it's going to be a sack more so than an actual carry, it seems. And saying he was meant at the line. So the Falcons will call their first timeout with 1:08 to play in the half. The Falcons get ball to... No, the Chargers get ball to begin the second half. So the Falcons would like to have a lead entering halftime. And it's 2nd and 10. Let's see. Herbert, shotgun. 4 receivers to the right. 1 to the left. Gonna drop back, looking to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle, incomplete. Looking for Will Disley just off the mark. It's a 3rd and 10 coming up. That allows Atlanta to keep one of their timeouts. That ball tipped? Oh, it is tipped. What a play from the linebacker, getting a hand on that ball. Otherwise, it would have been placed perfectly. All right, 3rd and 10. Herbert shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right, ball in the 16. Gonna drop back once again, looking to throw. Has time. Pass right side, end zone. Incomplete. No flags. The Falcons defense makes a stand, trying to go to Deontay Johnston. Had a hand on that ball, but it was not thrown well. And the Falcons were lucky to have a no call, but the corner did turn his head. That's why. I mean, he gets one hand on it, kind of like that basket catch where you try to catch it around with the one hand. Wasn't the greatest of throws, but it was also a good throw at the same time, kind of. Just, it's a really tough ask for a receiver to catch that. As the 34-yard try from the left hash is up and good by Cameron Dicker. 58 seconds left. It's a 9-7 game. The Falcons have 2 timeouts. That brings us to a commercial break. Bro, the Seahawks special teams. God damn, how is it playing this bad? Also, apparently Trevor Lawrence got absolutely drilled. Hey, let me tune into that game real quick just to see. Because I have not been paying attention to this game much at all. Texans are up by 6. Refs are discussing the penalty on this. Oh yeah, they brought the card out for Trevor Lawrence. Okay, he's up. He's up, and yeah, now he's on the card, but he's probably out for this game now. So what, Mac Jones is the backup? We'll still a commercial break here between the Chargers and the Falcons. Wait, we have a complete side note. In the Jets Seattle game, we have a big man 91-yard pick six. This week in football in general, it's batshit insane, and I love it. Don't tell me the PAT got blocked afterwards. I swear, Seattle. The penalties are going to offset. All right, I finally am seeing a replay of this Trevor Lawrence hit. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's a dirty ass hit. And yeah, Lawrence was down afterwards. Clear like concussion signs. That's God. Fuck. All right. Back from commercial break between the Chargers and Falcons. Kickoff underway. We'll be down in the end zone for a touchback. Falcons to begin this drive from the 30. The Chargers get ball to begin the second half, so the Falcons gonna need a drive here in order to have a. I mean, they'll need a drive. Their defense has been playing really good, bend don't break. But you don't want to give the Chargers a chance to make it a 2-score game afterwards. Also, the Texan player who hit Trevor Lawrence, he got ejected. Fair. Cousins in shotgun, back to his left, gonna look to throw. Pass time, pass right side is caught by Drake London along the sideline. And that's a gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. Placed well, got his feet in. Ooh, wait, did the ball move? Hold on, did the ball move there? No, it seems like he maintains it within his left arm the entire way through. All right, so a gain of 7. Cousins in shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Can drop back to throw, has time, pass over the middle, is caught, and down to about the 48-yard line for Darnell Mooney, first down Atlanta. Clock continues to tick, 40 seconds. You have 2 timeouts, Atlanta. Cousins in shotgun, back to his left, looking to throw, first and 10. Pressure coming, pass left side, caught by Bijan in the flat, and going to get out of bounds in a gain of 1, 28 seconds to play. All right, that's a weird sequence of plays. Ruling it a gain of 2, actually. Holy shit, Seattle did block it. The PAT missed or blocked. But they are escorting this Texan defender off the field. Jeez. Cousins to throw in 2nd and 8. Pressure coming quick. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Luckily not picked off. Oh, yeah, that Texans defender was ready to throw hands. Oh, that was... Wait, why does that remind... That just looks like Kiko Alonso to Joe Flacco. On Thursday Night Football from a few years back, I mean. Yeah, that Dolphins-Ravens Kiko Alonso hit on Joe Flacco, that looked eerily similar to it in this Texans-Jaguars game. Cousins and shotgun back to his left. 3rd and 8. Gonna look to throw. Pass time. Pass left side is short. Incomplete. Had Darnell Mooney wide open, but short-armed it. So the Falcons are going to send this ball down and punt it away, and did not call any of their 2 timeouts during that drive when they had the opportunity to. Like, you catch that ball over the middle to get to the 48-yard line or 47, whatever it was, you call a timeout after that play and regroup. So, all right, 4th and 8. Out comes a punting unit for Atlanta. They send it down. Punt comes off clean and going to be fair caught at about the 10. 12 seconds to play. I would imagine the Chargers just send this one to halftime. All right, this game has been good. The Falcons are just disappointing on offense right now. They've had the opportunities. They've had big plays just waiting for them. But either Cousins isn't hitting them, the pocket isn't fully there. I just don't know. But yeah, the Chargers are going to need this one to the half. Up by 2 and getting involved to begin the second half. All right. Again, this has been a really good game so far. We're at halftime. Also, how is this Texans-Jaguars game at 6-0? Like, come on. Come on, Houston. You should be playing better than this. Oh, the Jaguars also had 2 players ejected. Evan Ingram is one of them. That's a big loss for this Jaguars offense. Yeah, that hit against Trevor Lawrence was bad. Yeah, we're at halftime here. We're at halftime. Quickly, can use this time to say if you are new, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Leave a like if you haven't already and stick around. We're doing 2 more games today after this one. The Eagles and Ravens at 4:25, and then Sunday Night Football between the 49ers and Bills. Yes, we're going to be seeing the Dolphins fans watch the Bills clinch the division live, most likely. While wearing a Bills jersey, you can see it behind me right there. Yeah, that hit on Lawrence. I'm not sure if you remember this one, but Kiko Alonso laid a hit that was very similar to that on Joe Flacco. I want to say 5 years back. No, it's more. 7 years back at this point? 7, 8 years back? Very similar. Very similar after effects as well. That was just a dirty hit. So now I'm curious, how long ago was that play? Because it does not feel like that hit was that long ago, but... How long ago was this hit on Joe Flacco? Yeah, it was 7 years ago. Yeah. It does not feel like that play was 7 years ago, in part because you see that reference so much. Yeah, that's... It is crazy seeing that the linebacker who laid the hit on Lawrence. Like, He like immediately afterwards, he took his helmet off. He was ready to square up on people as he was being escorted off the field. He had like 4 guys holding him back from jumping into the stands and fighting fans because they were throwing shit at him. Like this man was ready to lay out anyone else. Like, he's gonna get suspended. I'm curious how long would he be suspended for? I imagine it's definitely at the very least it is suspended for next week. Can I find? Again, it is similar to Kiko. Oh, so I was curious because of how similar it is to the Kiko Alonso hit. I was curious on how long Alonso was suspended for that hit against Joe Flacco. Kiko Alonso was not suspended for that hit. I imagine that's going to be vastly different. But that is shocking. So, yeah, so I definitely imagine we're going to see, at least a game, maybe 2. I don't know. There's definitely going to be a suspension coming. It's just the question is like, what is the suspension gonna be? Patriots have a 2, but if the what a throw from Drake May for that touchdown from Austin Hooper, jeez. Yeah, if the Patriots can win today, that will help out Miami a lot. The main things we need the Patriots to win, and then either Atlanta or Cleveland to win this week. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence already been ruled out. I'm not surprised by that at all. Yeah, about halftime. Oh, damn, well, stuff's going down the Pittsburgh Cincy game. TJ Watt making plays. Come back into that once we're at halftime. Lad McConkey has all but 10 of the passing yards today. One second. All right, there we go. But yeah, apparently TJ Watt making plays forced a fumble before that game went to commercial. Like Lad McConkey, all but 10 of the receiving yards today for the Chargers. Who has the 10? Now I'm curious. Who has the other 10? Quentin Johnston, Gus Edwards, and Fitz. Bro, McConkey has all the receptions as well. All the targets. And Pittsburgh nearly gave the ball right back, but luckily ruled incomplete. Yo, the pay on Patriots about to score again before halftime. Already up by 2. There's like 30 seconds left in that game before halftime. Let me tune in real quick. Because like Ladd McConkey has 9 of the targets. Next highest is Quentin Johnston with 2. Come on, Drake, man. This is the only time I'm rooting for you. We need y'all to beat the Colts. I'm realizing that the camera got off tilt there for a second. There you go. All right, Patriots 3rd and 3 from the 4. May alone in shotgun through receivers left. Gonna look to throw. Has time. Step in left. Buy in more. Room to run. Gonna stumble and is sacked with flags flying. Probably gonna be offensive hold in. So that's fantastic. Good job, New England. Yep. And Colts are gonna decline that because it was 3rd down probably. So the Patriots are gonna have to go fire drill here for the field goal try. As they have no timeouts. Yeah, clock should be beginning to tick any second now. So it's 4th down. Patriots better get the field goal unit out there. Yeah, they did. Okay. I mean, I'll take a Patriots 5-point lead at the half. I don't care how many points they beat the Colts by. We just need them to beat the Colts. He missed the kick. He missed a 25-yard kick. I'm not even a Patriots fan, but I want Joey Sly fucking gone. How? How? Evan Ingram was not injected actually, but he was penalized. Okay, I thought the initial report was he was, but I guess not. All right, just coming back from the half here between the Chargers and the Falcons. This game did not have a lot of clock stoppages early on. 45 points have been scored in the first half between the Steelers and the Bengals. Goddamn. And there's still 3.5 to play in the first half of that game. Second half kickoff underway. This will be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chargers will begin this opening drive from the 30. Herbert in shotgun back to his right. Two receiving options to each side. Going to send the man in motion left to right. First and 10. First play of the second half. Herbert going to fake a toss right and look to throw. Plenty of time. Pass over the middle is caught by Joshua Palmer. That's a gain of 11. First down for the Chargers. And that's the first time the ball has gone his way today. And yeah, Herbert putting a strike on that one. All right, first and 10. Herbert in shotgun. Back behind him, fullback to his left. Well, tight end to his left, acting as a fullback. Going to hand this off left side. And some bad blocking. Going to be a no gain. Stonewalled at the line for Inami Vidal. And I believe I'm pronouncing his name. I know I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, I believe. That first name, yeah, I could not tell you. So, Himani Vidal. Best attempt at it. They gave him a yard on the play, so it's 2nd and 9. Herbert and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Ball on the 41. It's Herbert back to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle is dropped. Incomplete. Intended for Ladd McConkey as a check down option. It will be 3rd and 9. Jesse Bates the one in coverage. All right. If the Chargers defense, the Falcons defense can make a stand here and force a punt, they have to be feeling good. Herbert alone in shotgun. Need to get the snap off, and they're going to in time. Looking to throw. Pass right side is going to be, if it's, they're saying incomplete along the sideline, looking for Quentin Johnston. Even if it was caught, would have been shy of the first down marker. AJ Terrell in coverage. And that's a big time stand for that Falcons defense. And yeah, he bobbled it. He bobbled it incomplete. All right, the Falcons defense making plays to begin this half. Now it's just time for the offense to do something. The first punt today for the Chargers. This punt is going to come off clean, where it is fair caught at about the 11-ish yard line. That's where the Falcons will begin their first drive of the half when we get back from this commercial break. Are the Seahawks in striking distance? There's not a lot of time left in that half. Seahawks. No, the drive just ended. I had to punt it away. Damn. All right, Seahawks gonna be down by 5 at the half. Okay, the 2-minute warning is just about to hit between the Steelers and Bengals. It is 24-21. Halftime between Houston and Jacksonville scores 6-3. Halftime between Arizona and Minnesota scores 9-6. Halftime between Indianapolis and New England scores 16-14. About to be halftime between the Jets and Seahawks, 21-16 the score. And then Tennessee, Washington about to be the half, 28-0 is the score. So yeah, this Steelers Bengals game is a lot better than I expected it to be in terms of like offensive production. I was expecting this to be a little bit more of a defensive minded game. But hey, it's going well. We're at commercial break still as we await the Chargers' first drive of the half. The first drive of the half for these Falcons at the very least. Yeah, just seeing someone say this needs to be there's probably a record for the amount of fights broken out during football games this week in total. Because there was like 13 yesterday for college, and then the Jaguars Texans. Cousins going to hand this off right side, first play of the half. That's a gain of about 4 for Tyler Algier. Going to get up to the 15-yard line. I mean, like that Ohio State and Michigan fight yesterday was something to see. All right, 2nd and 6. Cousins and shotgun. Back behind him, going to look to throw. Has time. Passed in over the middle. Caught. Ray McLeod wide open. And brought down past the 35 to the 37. A little slow to get up. But will nonetheless. Ray McLeod. That's a nicely ran route. Big time player for this Atlanta offense who has been needing something. Cousins under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to play action and look to throw. Has time, a beautiful pocket Foreman. Gonna step to his right and just throw one right side. Incomplete. He panicked in that pocket, man. He had plenty of time. No need to step right there and fill the pocket yourself, but he did it anyway. The Cousins had plenty of time in that pocket. Yeah, he felt pressure on that for no good reason. Like he had time, just step up into it. You don't need to panic there. You have a beautifully formed pocket. Take advantage of it. What did the ref say? Oh, reset the game clock or play clock. I mean. All right, so 2nd and 10. Cousins and shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to drop back to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for Drake London. And no flag. Oh, there is a flag thrown on the play. This may be on the Chargers. Thought for a second there was no flag. But yeah, they're calling DPI on LA. Oof. I get it, but called on Dayan Henley, the linebacker there in coverage. Yeah, he gets an arm around the waist. Ooh, big hit between the Steelers and Bengals. My God. All right, 1st and 10 for the Falcons after the DPI. Cousins under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off right side with Bijan Robinson. And that's a gain of about 5. Yeah, Cam Taylor-Britt lays a hit on Calvin Austin. Jeez. Man, Bijan, I still think the plan for today for the Falcons should be just giving Bijan Robinson the ball in any way possible. Handing the ball off, doing screen plays. He's been a great resource the past few weeks and today. Cousins under center, back behind him, going to give it to Bijan. Room to run, right side. 1st down and more. Breaking tackles finally brought down at the plus 40-yard line. And that's what I'm talking about. Bijan Robinson. His ability to just find rushing lanes is so impressive. Yeah, it's there, but it ain't there for long. He's just able to hit it and go. Breaking tackles along the way. Steelers are just checking down the field. Cousins going to give it once again to Bijan, this time up the middle, and he's going to spin his way for about 3. The Steelers have a timeout. They need to call this. There you go. Call timeout with 3 seconds left. Ball inside the 20. I still can't believe this game between the Steelers and Bengals is going to be a 48-point game combined at the half. All right, 2nd and 7, 10 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Cousins and shotgun, back to his left, going to hand it off once again to Bijan up the middle. And that's going to be a gain of about 3 or 4, but there is a flag down on the play. It is offsides on the Chargers, so just accept it. Yeah, 5-yard penalty, replay 2nd down, will be a 2nd and 2 coming up. Call was on Joey Bosa. That is a tough penalty to take. And yeah, this Chargers defense, first 9 games, played incredibly well. Past 2 weeks, not so much. To be fair, those were against some really good teams. Cousins going to play action, look to throw in 2nd and 3. Has time, pass to the flat outside is caught. And that's a gain of about 5, enough for an Atlanta 1st down. Keeping the chains moving, keeping the drive alive. Yeah, 27-21 at the half between the Bengals and the Steelers. My God. All right, 1st and 10, 9 minutes to play. Cousins having a hard time hearing the play call. Ball on the plus 28. Cousins in shotgun. Back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Receiver sent in motion as Cousins hands this off up the middle with Tyler Algier. He gets to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3 before being brought down. All right, actually, I want to. Yeah, 2nd and 7. Clock continuing to run. This has been a fantastic drive by the Falcons. Just killing a lot of clock, moving the ball effectively, not doing too much. Or not asking to do too much. Just being like, hey, get to 4, get to 5 consistently. Cousins in shotgun, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Ball in the 25. Going to hand this off left side with Tyler Algier. And he's going to gain about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 on the play. Throughout to a big 3rd and 5 coming up. All right, this is your moment. Gotta be able to keep the drive from going. Falcons are 2 for 5 today on 3rd down. This is a big one. Cousins out the gun. Back to his left, 3 receivers to the right, looking for that 18-yard line. Cousins to throw. Chargers send pressure. Pass over the middle is tipped at the line and incomplete. Cousins taking an absolute shot while throwing that ball. And the Chargers defense bends but doesn't break. They force the field goal try. Yeah, Chargers sent 6 on that play. No, they sent 5. But unblocked from the left side, basically, there. And yeah, Cousins takes a hit. All right, Young Hoku. He missed from 35 earlier in the day. This from 41. And the left hash. The same hash mark he missed from earlier. This kick is up and good. Falcons retake the lead. It is 10-9. 7:23 to play in the 3rd quarter. All right. That was again, couldn't finish the drive properly, but that was still a fantastic drive for the Falcons. They're showcasing the Mountain West Championship game. What happens in the college football playoff if Boise State loses? They're playing UNLV. That's not going to be an easy team to beat. So it's just like, what happens if Boise State doesn't win? Like, who would be the group of 5 rep? Or who would be the next highest power or next highest conference champion? Could it be Army? No, it wouldn't be Army. I imagine it would be UNLV. I guess it could be like Tulane or someone from the American. What a throw from Kyler Murray left side, but Marvin Harrison dropped it with a flag down. Again, on the side here, I'm just going back and forth between a bunch of games. Main game is straight ahead. All right, Falcons about to kick this one down. We're back from commercial break. And it'll be a touchback. Chargers will begin this drive from the 30. All right, big Chargers gotta have a drive here. First drive of the half wasn't much. Herbert under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Play action, looking to throw. Has time, pass right side is caught, and that's a gain of about 2. All right, there you go. There's a little something there. Rolling in a gain of 3 officially for Madlock. Yeah, Scott Madlock is the one who had the reception just now. He's listed as a DL. Herbert in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to drop back, looking to throw, but flags are flying. Going to call the play dead for a false start, most likely. Second and 13, Herbert shotgun, back to his right, 2 receiving options to each side. Going to drop back to throw, has time. That time is expiring. He's sacked back by the 21-yard line. That's a sack you cannot take there. It was already going to be a 3rd and long if you just throw it away. Now it's a 3rd and 20. And that's a big time sack. I mean, you can't take that there. Herbert and shotgun, back to his left, 3 receiving options to the right. 3rd and 19, looking to throw, has time as the Falcons only send 3. Pass is going to be caught right side, but shy of the first down. It's Ladd McConkey on the reception. There is a flag on the play. It will be a gain of about 415, 14-ish. Again, shy of the first down marker. What is this penalty? Are they going to call it are they going to say unnecessary roughness? They might. No. If they call that hit unnecessary roughness, I mean it. Yeah, that's. Yeah, he does make head-to-head contact, but he wasn't leading helmet. There you go. They picked up the flag, 4th down. Yeah, that's the correct call. Because I mean, like, if McConkey wasn't being dragged down, he's leading shoulder and would have hit at shoulder/arm height. I like them picking that up. I like them picking that flag up. Because he wasn't leading helmet. He was leading shoulder. The helmets, they collided, but it wasn't intentional. Alright, punt comes off clean. This is going to be returned beginning from about the 21. Going to make one man miss and work his way to about the 31-yard line. That's where the Falcons will begin this next drive with a fantastic opportunity to extend their lead. All right, brings us to a commercial break as well. Both offenses between Arizona and Minnesota are just disappointing to them. I mean, so Arizona could take a 6-point lead depending on this field goal. I definitely made the right choice. I was going back and forth between this game and Cardinals Vikings or what to call in this early window. Definitely made the right choice. Because, well, yeah, this game in itself isn't as exciting. It's at least a little more better. Yeah, I saw the Trevor Lawrence hit. There's gonna be a suspension, 100%. There's 100% gonna be a suspension. I think the Jaguars responded appropriately, and like it's just a bad hit, man. You can't do that. I did find it funny though how immediately after he wanted someone to go fight him. Like it was a bad. I hope everything's okay with Trevor Lawrence. He was ruled out instantly, basically. So I hope everything's okay. Honestly, if I'm Jacksonville and I'm seeing how the season's looking right now, even if he is good to go towards end of the season, you hold him out rest of the year. I don't think you hold him out rest of the year. There's no need to throw him back out there when your season is this far gone. Yeah, off to the side, I've been circling between a bunch of the games, and that Steelers Bengals game is insane. I was expecting someone's defense to show up today. And I mean, the Steelers defense they have that forced fumble, but for the most part, it has been all offense, and I was not expecting that from the Steelers. Was not really expecting that from Cincy, considering everything. Like it's been one hell of a game. As we're just coming back from commercial break between the Chargers and Falcons. Charger and Falcons, great opportunity here. Cousins and shotgun, back to his left, gonna motion a back behind him as well. Now Drake London in motion from left to right as they hand this off to Bijan Robinson up the middle, and that's a gain of about 5. And there is a flag, gonna be defensive holding on that play after the fact. So it'll be a first down for Atlanta, attack on 5. Well, yeah, exactly. It's the AFC North. I was expecting a defensive slugfest, especially at this time of the year. Cousins going to hand this off on 1st and 10 left side, and that's Bijan Robinson for about 4, maybe 5. Like again, the AFC North, like it's a fun division to watch, in part because of how great all the defenses are in it. But like I was not expecting it to be like 48 points in one half of play. That's an expectation for one full game between AFC North teams. Also, after that play, Derwin James, slow to get up. I hate to see that. Yeah, I mean, they haven't clinched their division yet, but they have clinched a playoff spot, being the quickest team to do so, and it's just not surprising at this point. Like with the amount of bullshit the Chiefs have pulled in the regular season, I'm hoping it doesn't transfer over to the playoffs, but it might. Cousins, shotgun, back behind him, 3 receivers to the left, going to toss this left side for Bijan Robinson. Gonna find a lane and fight for about 4 yards on the play to set up a 3rd down. All right, so the Bengals have scored 21 points. I know there was the pick 6. How has Joe Burrow only thrown for 100 yards today? Like, come on. Yeah, poor Raiders fans. That loss was abysmal. And yeah, I mean, the Chiefs are looking like they can probably find a way to bullshit their way to the Super Bowl, but we'll see. Playoffs are a different beast. Cousins handoff up the middle for Bijan on a 3rd and 2, basically. And he's going to go pretty much nowhere. Maybe gets a yard on the play. 4th down coming up in no man's land. Now, this is your chance. This is a big decision to make, Atlanta. You're going to keep the offense on the field for now. Cousins and shotgun back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Looking to throw. Pass time, pass left side is caught for a 1st down and more. Darnell Mooney down to the plus 45-yard line. It would depend on what path the Chiefs have to the Super Bowl. If they get the 1 seed and they play every game at home, yeah, you can pretty much punch their ticket already, it feels. But if they're going to have to go on the road to like a Buffalo or to a Baltimore or like Cincy, probably not Cincy, but to like a Baltimore, like it's going to be a lot tougher. Cousins handoff up the middle for Bijan. That's a gain of about 3. Meanwhile, Russ, an incredible pass to George Pickens in that Cincy game. Yeah, I was listening to that game between the Hurricanes and Syracuse yesterday. That's a tough loss to take for Miami. I still think they find a way to sneak into the playoffs, but it is just a bad loss to take. You had destiny in your hands and you blow it. 2nd and 7, Cousins in shotgun back behind him. Handoff once again for Bijan up the middle. And that's a gain of about 2 to set up a 3rd and 5. I like the approach from Atlanta to just kill as much clock as possible. Yeah, like in this half, Atlanta has had more than double the amount of time of possession. And double the amount of plays. Cousins in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. 3rd and 5 from the 40. Cousins gonna look to throw. Pressure coming. Pass left side. Drake London and dropped incomplete. Trying to quick fade and just couldn't hang on to it. So now, what would be a long field goal try from Atlanta coming up? Oh, that ball was placed well, but it was even better defensive play to poke that ball loose. They would probably get the. Here's the thing though, if the Hurricanes are ranked at 12, they won't get in because of the highest ranked group of 5. You need to be ranked 11th at the minimum. Cousins to throw on 4th and 5. Pass right side is picked off, and then he's gone. Roll out the red carpet, nothing but green grass. That's a pick 6 for LA. Terrible decision making by Kirk Cousins. Why do you not send out the field goal unit? A pick 6 for the Chargers. You can't make that kind of mistake here. Like, oh my, that's such a bad throw. Wow. That completely flipped this game on its head. That just completely flipped this game on its head. Tarheeb Still, 3rd career interception, his 2nd of the day. It's a pick 6. Another 2-point try to make it a 7-point Chargers lead. Herbert play action, looking to throw, has time, pass back at the end zone, and it is caught. Joshua Palmer hanging on through the contact. With a minute 39 to play, it is a 17-10 Chargers lead out of nowhere. God damn, what a play. What placement on that ball by Herbert. Placed it perfectly. God damn it, Atlanta needed. I mean, here's the. I feel like the Hurricanes are going to find their way in. Especially, the tough thing is like you would probably rather SMU win the ACC in order to get in, but because it feels like if SMU doesn't win the ACC and they're a 1-loss Power 5 team, they're gonna take that spot from Miami. Miami is going to need that 2nd ACC spot. So you better be rooting for SMU. Well, the defense did not play well against Syracuse. I don't fully remember that Georgia Tech game, but at the same time, like, why are you? Since he just blocked the kick. At the same time, like, why are you taking the ball out of your Heisman Trophy candidate's hands late in the game on fourth down when your defense wasn't playing well? Like, that's just a bad decision by Cristobal. You need to go for the touchdown at the end there. So, like, defense is fair, but like, it's still all just Cristobal. His decision making at times just makes no sense. It's a tough spot. Yeah, I just saw that. Since he got great pressure up the middle on that field goal try. I mean, I'm liking when I'm seeing out of both of Pittsburgh's offense and Cincy's offense today. All right, Chargers kickoff is underway, going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons now in a 7-point hole after just a terrible decision by Kirk Cousins on 4th and 5. Like, that's the thing. It was 4th and 5. Why are you even such a bad pass? No one was really open. Just throw it away. Your defense has been playing well. You don't want to throw a pass like that. All right, but now you need the offense to step up big time. Cousins in shotgun back behind him. Play action looking to throw. Has time. Launch you one deep. Left side and incomplete. Looking for Drake London. No flags. 2nd and 10 coming up. Ooh. Taking a deep shot, though? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I like the no flag as well. Cousins, last 10 pass attempts. Not good. In shotgun, looking to throw once again. Pass left side is going to be caught. Ray McLeod down the sideline, making people miss. Has a blocker. The 20, the 15, the 10. Finally brought down at about the 9, maybe the 8. Ray McLeod. What a grab along the sideline. Cousins placed that ball dangerously, but whew. Yeah, stayed in. God, that's the play. That's the play for the Falcons. Big time pickup. Did he stay in this point early on? Yeah, looks like he did. Ray McLeod down to about the 10, they're ruling it. 1st and goal, handoff, left side for Bijan Robinson's a gain of 2. 40 seconds left in the quarter. And they need to call one more play before the quarter ends. I mean, like New York and LA are not surprising. They have like us consistent teams. Cousins to throw in 2nd and goal from the 8. Has time. Pass over the middle. Luckily not picked off. Looking for Drake London, but a terrible pass. I mean, I don't follow the MLS at all, basically. So it's like I kind of don't care. At least with the MLB, I keep up with it a little bit. So it's like I'm seeing what the Dodgers are doing this offseason with all that deferred money, and I'm just like, come on, it's getting ridiculous. The amount of deferred money they're gonna have is going to be the highest salary in baseball. Cousins are throwing 3rd and 8, 3rd and goal from the 8, pass left side end zone, incomplete. Looking for Kyle Pitts, but that's double coverage. Why are you not running the ball? Like, the ground game's been working well. You're inside the 10. Get a little bit closer before you pass it. There's no need to go 2 straight passing plays when the ground game is working well enough to at least get you inside the 5 before you pass it. From that point, it's a little bit easier. All right, now the 26-yard try from Young Hoku to give Atlanta a 4-point deficit. Kick is up and good. Yeah, exactly. Just give the Dodgers a trophy again. It's dumb. But that's what happens when you don't have any kind of salary cap or like hard cap or anything like that. You're gonna have it so some teams are paying their entire roster 80 million, and the Dodgers are paying their entire roster 1 billion after they're done playing. Just dumb. Like, if the MLB had a kind of hard cap, like if they had a cap floor, so let's say that every team needs to be spending a minimum of $200 million a year, and then a maximum, like, that alone will make the sport a lot more competitive. And then you say that on the flip side, you can only spend about, like, let's say, like 750 million, just whatever. We'll say 650 because I know some teams are already paying 750 and all that. Like, again, it will make the sport more competitive and make it more enjoyable for new watchers. But at the current moment, it's just like, who cares if it's gonna be the same 5 teams every year in competition? Like, I only really got invested because of just the bullshit surrounding the Mets. I don't care. And we're at commercial break still. Falcons defense has been playing incredibly well. The Falcons defense been playing incredibly well. They just need to give the offense another shot. Because, like, if this Falcons offense needed a touchdown there. Like, that was the drive to tie the game. But if you get one more shot, we're just going to take advantage of it. What's up, Benito? How was your Thanksgiving? How's everything going? Just working on report cards. Nice. This game has been something. Like, on paper, the Falcons should be dominating this game. But just a few bad throws by Kirk Cousins has led it to this. Oh, that's nice to hear. That's good to hear. Kickoff underway. We're back from commercial. Touchback back at the end zone. Chargers will begin the drive from the 30. One more play before the end of the third quarter. An NBA all-time team bracket. We'll say 2013 Heat, because that team was insanely good. But if it's taking the Heat bias aside, 0-1 Lakers. Herbert in shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off right side with Gus Edwards, and that's a gain of about 3 on the play. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Yeah, I saw you say that. It's nice. Yeah, I went to the Panther game a few days back on Wednesday. It was I I miss I forget how much fun live sports can be because I don't go to a lot while I'm up at school. Not because there isn't stuff near. It's just I don't feel like going. Like, it's just most of the stuff I care about is during the fall, and I'm here, and I love doing all this. But it's just like yeah, they're in the spring. I plan to go to some more live sports stuff. The 77 Blazers. Yeah, the Panthers won that game I went to. Was won 5-1, and they have not lost since. Like they've been hot the past few games. So I'm just gonna take the credit for why they're on this hot streak right now because I finally go to a game and they've started playing really well. Well, also the Blazer games you go to aren't good because the Blazers aren't good. So there's that. When you go, the difference between going to a live sporting event where you're just there to be there and when you go into that because you're expecting it to be a really good game. Nice. I've still yet to go to a basketball game of some kind. I've been meaning to go to my school's basketball games, but it's just always during the worst possible times for me to go. And then obviously I could always go to a Magic game, but I just don't care enough. They're all right this year. Where do they rank in the Western Conference, Benito? Where do they rank? See, exactly. You're using the trashness of the Blazers to see the better teams. And I do not blame you 1 second because if I cared about baseball, I would be doing the same exact thing for the Marlins. Those tickets are like $1 a pop. Blazers are 13th in the West. I don't want to hear shit. 23 Grizzlies versus 23 Nuggets. That's a interesting matchup. Well, it depends. Are the Grizzlies as injured as they actually were last year? I mean, yeah, to be fair, like the West is a bloodbath of a conference this year, but still, the Heat. I'm pretty sure the Heat have a worse record and are higher in the. Yeah, the Heat are not. The Heat have a better record. They're 9-8 and sit fifth in the East. First play of the fourth quarter. Herbert and shotgun back to his left. Second and 7. Two receiving options to each side. Can send a man in motion. Play action looking to throw. Pressure coming. Herbert dump off right side in the flat. It's caught breaking one tackle and diving forward for about a gain of 3 is Darius Davis on a big 3rd and 5 coming up. Can the Falcons defense make a stand? In the playoffs is okay. When you reduce it, okay, that makes sense. So 22-23 Grizzlies, yeah. Yeah, and you've played 3 more games in the Heat and still have 1 less loss. I don't want to hear it. Herbert and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 5. Also a 3rd and 4. Herbert to throw. Has time. And that time is going to expire, but breaks 1 sack. Rolling left. Launching one deep downfield. And off target incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the closest receiver. Nonetheless, it is a 3-and-out for this Chargers offense to begin the fourth quarter. Giving the Falcons a shot. You know I get it, Benito. But yeah, it is. It is just funny. And also, again, I'm never sure. Again, I do not keep up with the Blazers much at all, even their box scores. Oh, the Chargers are gonna fake the punt, throw in, and he's gonna be short. Needed 4.5. They got 4, and the Falcons special teams big time play puts the Falcons offense in prime position. A gutsy play call by the Chargers doesn't work. Oh, that needed 4.5. The dive in effort gets 4. Yeah, he's short. Yeah, needed the 39 and a half. Touchdown exactly at the 39. Wow. Cousins and shotgun back behind them, going to hand this off right side with Bijan Robinson breaking tackles and gets about 4 on the play up to the 35. I'm so used to, like, in football terms, you say like the year the season started in as like that year's team. I don't know why, but why in basketball do you say the year the season ended for it? Because like for me, it would be like 22 Grizz, 23 Grizz, and then this is the 24 Grizzlies. That's how I'm used to. Cousins under center, going to hand this off once again, right side with Bijan Robinson on 2nd and 6, and that gains about 2. Their highest pick to win chip this year. I think I think the Grizzlies can make a splash, but I don't know. That Western Conference has too many teams for me to be confident saying anyone in. That is true. Yeah, that is true. With the whole, yeah, because the second half of the season, the second half of the season entirety is in the following year. Hey, that makes sense. Yeah. Falcons looking to throw on 3rd and 5. Pass over the middle, caught by Drake London. Breaks one tackle and brought down inside the 25 to the 23. All right, 1st and 10. This is your drive, Atlanta. You're starting in excellent field position. Do not throw this away. Just do not throw this away. Knowing Kirk Cousins, we're going to be seeing a terrible decision here. Cousins alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ball on the 22-yard line. Back to throw. Pressure coming. Quick pass over the middle is caught by Drake London. Gain of 9 up to about the 13.5-yard line. All right. Didn't see a bad decision. It was a quick, just throw it to your hot receiver. I wish Cousins put a little more zip on that ball. He's falling backwards while throwing it. Plant and just rip it in there. Because maybe then London can do more with it. 2nd and 2. Cousins and shotgun back behind him. Going to hand this off up the middle and going to fight forward. And to market him just shy of the 1st. Needed 2, got 1.5. So a big time 3rd and 1 coming up. Yeah, basically 3rd and 1. Either way, big time 3rd down here for the Falcons. What can you do? This is a gotta have it almost. What's your play call? Cousins under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Handoff up the middle is a loss of about 2. Derwin James. Big time play. You're giving it to Tyler Algier on a gotta have it? You don't have Bijan Robinson in on a gotta have it, and you let Derwin James pick on Ray McLeod once again, who's supposed to be crackback blocking, but just unable to block Derwin James. Going forward on 4th down, keeping the offense on the field. Cousins shotgun back to his right, looking to throw. Has time, pass left side is caught by Drake London and out of bounds at the 9, keeping the drive alive. All right. Risky decision, but this one pays off for the Falcons. 10-10 to play. I looked a little bit at the NBA games today. There's not much that stands out. I mean, Boston Cleveland should be a great game, but besides that, it's kind of just like whatever. Ball on the 9, Cousins toss left side for Bijan, and it goes absolutely nowhere. Stonewalled for a loss of about 3. My God. That is. How is your ground game taking this much of a decline in the middle of a game? Now ball on the 13. Cousins and shotgun. Back to his right. 2 receivers to each side looking to throw in second and goal. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Looking for Kyle Pitts. But it was good defense on the play. 3rd and goal from the 13 coming up. It's not even there. I swear, I don't think... Could Cousins tell when it's zone? Because that would have been a good decision if it was man. But it wasn't. What are we doing? Third and goal. Cousins and shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Gonna send one of them in motion. Left to right. Cousins to throw. Pressure coming. Gonna step up. Looking. Has time. Pass. End zone. And it's picked off. What the fuck is that, Kirk? If you're gonna throw it away, throw it away. Don't lob it towards the back of the end zone where there's 3 Chargers players there. Was that supposed to be for Darnell Mooney? If so, you threw it into triple coverage terribly. If that was supposed to be a throwaway, that's a terrible throwaway attempt. You have had a better chance at getting the 13 yards you needed if you just took it yourself. You had some room to run. I'm so what is Kirk Cousins doing? That was it. That was your chance. That was your chance. You had the perfect opportunity due to the failed punt. The failed fake punt. Nuggets lead the Grizzlies. Nice. God damn it, Kirk Cousins. Like, I have no idea what he was thinking there. Absolutely none. Like, it just doesn't make sense. No one was open. Just throw it away. Take the points. Ugh. I don't understand Kirk Cousins sometimes. That was terrible. That was Come on, Kirk. You're supposed to be a legend during 1 o'clock games. You're playing like it's prime time. All right, just coming back from commercial. They're showing the replay again. That was such a bad decision by Kirk Cousins, man. Chargers gonna hand this off up the middle. First play of the drive. Gus Edwards breaking tackles, finding room to run. Gonna pick up 11 on the play. All right. I mean, if the Chargers score on this drive, ugh. Yeah, you better look at a Microsoft Surface tablet, Kirk Cousins. You gotta figure out who you're throwing to. Herbert under center, back and fullback behind him, ball in the 32, going to hand this off up the middle, and that is a gain of about 2 for Kimani Vidal. I believe I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I'm gonna ride with it until I'm told otherwise. Or at least until I watch back these games and I hear the correct pronunciation. And so 2nd and 8, 7:45 to play. Herbert shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 34-yard line. Play clock winding down. Herbert, play action, looking to throw. Has time, gonna step up, and is going to be sacked. Only a loss of about 2, but still not a great sack to take in that situation. I'm gonna give him a loss of 1. So a 3rd and 9 coming up. Like the Falcons defense are playing so well for a game that's going to be completely wasted because of Kirk Cousins seeing ghost. Herbert and shotgun back to his right, 3 receivers to the left. Gonna drop back, looking to throw. Falcons send in pressure. Herbert with time. Throw in right side. Kappa Deontay Johnston. And brought down shy of the first down marker. A gain of about 4, maybe 5. And once again, this Falcons defense making the plays it needs to win this game. There is 6.5 to play. I swear if Kirk Cousins throws a 4th interception, yeah, I'm not surprised by that. For as good as the Grizzlies were in 2022, so that's 23, the Nuggets are just a different team entirely. Like they're insane. Going to be a flag on this return, so we'll see what that is afterwards. But making people miss and going to be brought down to 24. We'll see what this penalty flag is, though. This flag was thrown deep towards the sideline. If you're the Falcons, you're hoping this is against the Chargers in some way. It is holding on the Falcons. Oh, that's a bad penalty to take. That's a bad penalty. That's a bad penalty to take. 6 minutes to play in this game. Falcons need a touchdown to take the lead. You're gonna have to go pretty much. You're gonna have to go pretty much the length of the field to get it. You're not in a good spot, but see if you can keep it up nonetheless. All right, big time drive here for the Falcons. Gotta be able to do something here. With how well your defense is playing, you're throwing it away because of Kirk Cousins being a dumbass. Like, it's just abysmal. Like, god damn. Hey, the Bengals are driving though, down by 10. Still plenty of time left in that game though. Jeez. They've still had commercial here. Again, the Falcons needing a drive. They've been able to move the ball decently well, but just cannot finish these drives for some reason. I don't get it. Oh, Burrow throws a pick. Burrow threw a pick. Bro, the Steelers defense only giving up 3 points so far in the second half. What a performance this has been. All right, here we go. Back from commercial. Cousins in shotgun. Back behind him. Ball on the 5, basically. Going to begin the drive with a handoff to Bijan Robinson, left side, and that's a gain of about 4 through 3.5, 4. Oof. Yeah, 95-yard touchdown drive. Is it in the cards for Atlanta? First 3 interception game for Cousins since 2022. He's in shotgun, back behind him, 3 receivers to the right, looking to throw. Pass time, pass over the middle is caught by Ray McLeod down to the 22-yard line, giving your offense some breathing room and keeping the drive alive and the chains moving. Clock continues to tick. 5:12 to go in the game. You need a touchdown drive here. You need a good drive here. Cousins under center, back behind him. 3 receivers to the right. Ball on the 22. Going to toss this right side with Bijan. Cutting upfield. Has room to run. Falling forward for about 8, maybe 9. All right, there you go. Yeah, some of these interceptions, man. All right, Cousins, shotgun, back behind him, 2nd and 1, handoff up the middle for Tyler Algier. That's a gain of 2. Keeping the drive alive and keeping the chains moving. 4 minutes to play. Ball will be on about the 33-yard line. Gotta go 67 yards. The Chargers have gotten a third of their interceptions on the season today alone. Cousins, shotgun, back to his left, looking to throw. Pass time, pass left side, caught by Drake London, brought down at the 40, a gain of about 7. All right, that was a good pass. Just got to keep it up. You're moving the ball well. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Cousins in shotgun, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. 3 minutes to play. Man sent in motion, right to left. Cousins, handoff, left side for Tyler Algier. And he's going to fight his way for a gain of 2.5. A big 3rd down coming up. With how the Falcons have been playing today, I imagine they're in 4-down territory the rest of the way. Which is probably only because of the fact you have not been taking the points when given the chances to. And you've made 2 dumb mistakes because of it. Cousins under center, back behind him. Chargers stacking the box, handoff, left side, end around for Ray McLeod. And it loses 2. God, I hate the Falcons offense. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. And the Falcons have a decision to make. I hate the Falcons offense, man. It should be so much more effective than this. And so much more efficient. And yes, the 3 interceptions are not helping. But this second half performance by the defense has been incredible. And all you have to show for it is 6 points. Come on, man. You have thrown this game away so poorly. It's hilarious. Like, it is something else. Like, man. It's a big fourth down. It's a big fourth down. I imagine the Falcons go for it, which I don't love the idea, but you put yourself in a situation where you have to because of just failing to take the points. Like, it makes no sense. All right, back from commercial. 2 minutes left. The Falcons offense staying on the field for what is a massive fourth down try. They have all three timeouts. But again, they need a touchdown drive. This will be the best shot to get it. Cousins in shotgun, back to his left. 2 minutes to play. 4th and 3. Needing the 43-yard line. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Cousins dumping it off. Caught. Bijan Robinson brought down shy. Only going to pick up 2. But there is a flag in the secondary. What is the penalty? This might be defensive holding. It is defensive holding on the Chargers. The Falcons stay alive on this drive. They will have ball on the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. That is such a bad penalty to take, and it is clear as well. I wouldn't say it was clear, but yeah, I understand it. Cousins, shotgun, back behind him, going to look to throw. Pass over the middle is caught by Drake London and going to fall forward, spinning his way for a gain of 11. Clock ticking, keeping the chains moving. They have all three timeouts. There is zero need to rush here. Cousins, shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers each side looking to throw. Pass left side is going to be caught by Darnell Mooney for a gain of about 3, maybe 4. But he took a hit there. Clock continuing to run. Call your fucking timeouts, I beg you. Cousins, shotgun, back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Dropping back, looking to throw. Pass right side is caught by Drake London. An incredible grab for 7 yards, picking up the first down and getting out of bounds. Drake London sky high in that pass. And great job keeping the ball all the way through the contact. Now you get out of bounds. You have 1:06 to play. You have all 3 of your timeouts. Cousins, shotgun, back behind him. Ball on the 33-yard line. Going to drop back to throw. Pressure coming. Cousins going to fumble, but was picked up by the Falcons offensive line. Oh, they got lucky there. They got lucky there with 56 seconds left. We're going to have a timeout called. Yeah, the Falcons got lucky. They're going to call their first timeout. But that is a sack you cannot take. You cannot afford to take that penalty. Or take that sack, but ooh, got lucky. All right. Commercial break. 56 seconds left. Falcons have put themselves in a hole, especially after that sack. Time to see what you got. Time to see what you got. Oh, come on, Atlanta. Come on, Atlanta. New England is doing their job. They're beating the Colts. A minute left. You're in a bit of a hole here. Be ball at around the 40, I think. You gotta go 40 yards in a minute. Should be doable considering the amount of talent you have on this offense. But you cannot take any more sacks. So that commercial break. They're showing a commercial for in-season Hard Knocks. It was actually the first episodes in 2 days for in-season Hard Knocks this year for the AFC North. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. Later today, the Eagles at Baltimore. I will be live for that game as well. As Cousins looking to throw on 2nd and 21. Pass left side is caught by Bijan Robinson. He's going to get to about the 35 before being brought down. 52 seconds left in the game. The Falcons call their second timeout. You have one timeout left. You need 35 yards in 52 seconds. I swear, Atlanta. I swear. Your defense has bubble wrapped this game for you, basically. Not bubble wrap, but has gifted you this game. You just need to do something offensively. One play. Cousins in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. 3 receivers to the right. Cousins back to throw on 3rd and 12. Has time. Deep. Right side has a man. And dropped. Drake London couldn't hang on through the contact. It's a 4th and 12. This is for the game. It was a nicely placed ball. It's one that Drake London should be able to hang on to. But yeah, it's a tough grab as well. 4th and 12. This is for the game. 47 seconds. But none of that matters if you don't pick up 12 yards here. Cousins in shotgun. Three receivers to the right. A back to his left. And I believe the Chargers will call. Are you fucking kidding me? The Falcons call their final timeout with 12 seconds left on the play clock. Atlanta. What is your time management? What is your... I'm not even a Falcons fan, and I'm in stunned disbelief at how this game has gone. This game was gifted to y'all. All-time Rockets eliminated the all-time Suns. Not too surprising. The Suns, for as good as the all-time Suns are, the all-time Rockets have a key. Cousins, shotgun, back to his left, looking to throw. 4th and 12 for the game. And it's picked off over the middle. Derwin James seals it. Derwin James seals it. The Chargers escape Atlanta with a win. My God. Kirk Cousins, man. What a terrible game this was for Kirk Cousins. That's not even a good decision. That's not even a good play design. You're running all curls. Chargers will kneel this one out. Wow. Yeah, I mean the Bucks. The Bucks have this division gift wrapped basically now. Because they have a much easier stretch coming up. Including the game against Carolina later today. But wow. A 4-interception game. Oh, Falcons would call their final timeout, but it's not going to matter. Oh, no, they didn't. Why would the clock stop? Whatever. All right. That knee down will do it. The Chargers escape. Like, legit escape. The offense was a no-show today. The only touchdown the Chargers had was because of a terrible pick six. Wow. All right. I'll be back in 30-ish minutes, 4:27, 4:25, when the Eagles and Ravens kick off. I'll be live for that game as well. The Chargers had no business winning this game, but Kirk Cousins, man, that was a terrible game from him. Like, absolutely terrible. But that's why it's both sides that matter. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I'll be back at 4:25 EST when the Eagles take on the Ravens. So see you all there. Have such a damn good one. Peace.